The mic drop. The mic drop.
Yes, I mean, you know, once you get the non-white person in a state of mind and a viewpoint of life, of what life should be about for them, you know, as a victim, I mean, there's an old adage, I mean, there's nothing better than having a happy slave. That's a perfect situation. A slave that's walking around grumpy all the time, man, is dangerous. But the slave that's playing that banjo and kicking up his heels and think he's in heaven, that's the one we want to keep. A grumpy slave might slip up behind you any dark night with an axe.
The mic drop.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Big Mike Drop. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got a special guest in the building tonight. My man, Sean Trill Hands Turner. Y'all give it up. Man, what's happening, man?
What's up with you, man?
Oh, man, just cooling, man. Just cooling. I'm glad you could join me this evening. Man. We got some important stuff to talk about, man.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, my job gave me the opportunity to be off on these days. So guess what? I might as well jump in and throw my hand in the pot, see what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Trill Hands Turner, introduce yourself, man. Where you from? First and foremost, where you from?
Man, I'm from Mobile. I'm from T-ville.
Okay.
I'm a Toneville guy.
We got Toneville in the building.
It's funny how I can split that up because I lived most of my adolescent and teenage life in Pritchard. So, but you know, I can only claim one set, so it's T-ville.
Okay, then. Okay, man. Shout out to T-ville and shout out to PA, man. If we got any PAs in the building, man, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Viger High School graduate, so you know.
Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, Viger. So me and you probably came out around the same year. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? About what, 42?
Oh,
How old are you?
39.
39. Okay, I knew we were close. I'm 43. So, you know.
We ain't that far. You know, I'm 39 though.
No, we're not that far apart. I ain't mean to give you no years.
I turned 40 in February.
Okay. Hey man, that's a big one. February, you'll be 40.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had a shit ton of experience, man, in certain skill sets, which is
Right.
why I brought you on.
Right.
So you're a boxer.
Boxer, kickboxer.
Boxer and kickboxer.
Yes.
Okay. What made you get in the boxing and kickboxing? Which one did you get into first?
I got into well, first I'm a black belt. I'm a first degree black belt in Shotokan martial arts. That's a form of karate.
Okay.
It's more on the close quarter combat fighting. It's the foundation of all martial arts. Most kids, when they start off with Shotokan.
Okay.
And then you go from Shotokan to other styles. My
Okay.
new style that I'm gonna jump into will be judo.
Judo. Yeah, the grappling. Is that the grappling?
Judo is the art of throwing.
Okay, the art of throwing. Okay, so like basically, who would you say does judo? Like if we were to think about, action stars or whatnot, who does?
Well, the only person that's really, profited from judo is what's the girl name that fought in the UFC? She was real popular a few years ago, but she took an L, and don't nobody really talk about her no more. She got beat by a kickboxer named Holly Holmes. I don't remember her name.
Even the Ronda Rousey girl was.
Ronda Rousey has judo experience.
Okay. So it's basically like if somebody was coming at me, I could take their momentum and use it. Is that what that is?
Yeah, use it against them.
Okay.
And it's all about stance and the technique you use when you throw.
Okay. I want to do that shit Steven Seagal do though, man. I just want to just break niggas' arms and shit.
That is Aikido.
Okay, that's all hands, right? That's all, because he doesn't hardly kick too much.
That's blocking and countering.
Okay. Cool. So, about how long have you been doing that?
Man,
Like as far as the or when did it become boxing? When did you decide to, hey, I'm gonna step in the ring and be a boxer?
well, I've been boxing and training for boxing since I was a teenager.
Okay.
I've been doing martial arts ever since I was 8 years old. My dad started me off just throwing a simple jab at the age of 4. So I was pretty much baptized under fire, man. So fighting your cousins, and you got a bunch of grown men sitting around. Hey, go fight him, and that was me.
Right. Absolutely. So, I mean, with the wealth of experience, man, I'm glad you decided to join us tonight because we're having an important discussion, and this important discussion is surviving the game.
Yeah.
So for those of you who see life as a game, I guess I didn't want to say surviving the war, but I guess just to bring clarity, I don't see life as a game. I see life as a war.
Right.
When I'm very militant when it comes to my thought, and I'm a veteran, so I guess it's been ingrained in me through the training process. You were also, you weren't in the military, were you? But you were over in the.
I did some combat contracting, some tactical work. So
Okay.
I didn't enlist because I had an old head tell me why not to enlist, and he was in the military.
Oh yeah.
So he told me, "Hey man, go for the money."
Absolutely.
That's what I went for.
Absolutely. Shit, I told my son don't enlist, and he got a letter from the Citadel. I'm like, hey, you want to open it? He like, nah, it's good. I'm all right. So hey, I say this about that. For those who decide to do it, my hat's off to you. But nowadays, it's too much. It's something unclean in the milk. So, war is totally different. Yo, we got Mr. O in the motherfucking building. Yo, top of the evening to you as well, sir. So, but those who choose to go, I would say just be conscious of why you're going. I went to go to college, and I actually had college taken care of, but I was getting in a lot of trouble in Mobile. So I decided I would go off, break the monotony of being at home, and then come back and try college later.
I'm gonna
What
tell
you-
you this. I was, and and a lot of my homeboys they knew. I was probably a day from enlisting in United States Marines. Because a recruiter came to Vigo, snatched up about 4 or 5 of us, and he pulled me to the side and was like, "Hey man, you know what? We offer football, we offer this, we offer that, and you can also box." I said, "Oh really? Oh really? I can,
I know they
I
had you
can,
there.
I can box." And I went home and told my parents, and my parents gave me a definite hell no.
Shout out to the parents. Shot that shit down.
Because they knew me, man. I'm an active swimmer. My thing was I started doing a lot of research, and I was like, man, they got something called recon. I might be interested in doing. Um, recon raiders. Okay, think about that. Then after I told them about that, they were like, nah, you going to college, homie.
Yeah, yeah. So you now we
Then
gotta
that
stop you.
same year, within that same year, September 11 happened. So I graduated in May, and September 11 happened.
Oh wow. So,
So
so you dodged the bullet
I,
literally on that one.
I dodged the bullet, but honestly, they can't. The guys that went, they came back.
Yeah.
So I would have came back myself, like I froze.
Oh no, you still going. It might be lagging a little bit on your side. I think I got a little bit of a lag myself. But what I do, man, is like a jet. So I figured this is the cockpit. This shit's like a jet, man. So I just switch off one engine and switch on to another one. And then, I sometimes I volley through the engine 2 or 3 times. Are you caught up? You see me?
Nah,
Okay. Still kind of
I
moving.
see you, but we still froze. We stuck in one spot.
Okay. Give it one moment. You want to log off and log back on? Because
Yeah, I tried.
we can still hear you and see you. You just can't see us, I guess.
I can't see. I mean, I see the image, but you stuck. You stuck
Okay.
right.
Yeah, go and log off and log back on, man, because I want to make sure we have a, you know what I'm saying, that we crystal clear on this conversation, because this is some good information people need to know tonight.
Okay, then let me do that.
All right. Yeah, man. So we got Sean, man. He getting ready. Just a little bit of tech difficulties, not nothing serious, man. So we getting ready to get him back up and going. Rough day in the building. What's happening? Man, it's good to see y'all brothers in the building, man. Some of y'all, man, that I see in different chat rooms and whatnot, different chat streams and whatnot, man. It's good. I appreciate y'all for supporting the show, man. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. My man should be coming back here in a moment. Yep, there he is. Boom. That's better.
Yeah. All right.
All right, word. So when you started boxing,
Mm-hmm.
when exactly was that? When like what made you decide to go from doing martial arts to just boxing? Because I know you as a boxer.
Well, the name stands for itself, Trill Hands. I love my hands. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can. It's funny. I can just be sitting somewhere driving or at work and think of different combinations in my head that I can put on somebody. And it just came natural, man. Like, and then I'm gonna tell a lot of people that's probably got kids that have these type of talents. Like back then, people attempted to try to bully me, but I never tried to really fight these cats because of what I could do to them. But then my mama told me, hey, if you defending yourself, hey man, that was the green light. I just started doing what I had to do.
Hey, it kind of worked like that for me too, man. I was getting bullied and pushed around a little bit, man, and
I didn't like that shit, because oh man, that's the light skinned dude with the curly hair, he can't fight. Okay, yeah, all right, that's what you believe until I put this work on you. Then it is what it is.
So would you suggest, like you said, you think that parents should put their children in these, especially boys? And what about girls?
Girls and boys, of course, they need to know how to defend themselves because a lot of kids they do damage to they do harm to themselves out of fear of you know, not being able to defend themselves, and they hated in the situation they're in. So the situation that, you know, they hate that situation so bad they want to do harm to themselves.
Right.
Other is ways out of that. Just teach them how to defend themselves, or tell them, hey, it's all right to defend yourself. You're not gonna get in trouble
Right.
as long as you the one that's not instigating the situation.
Right. Are you still actively fighting, or are you just in
Yeah,
the?
I'm still actively fighting. You know, the virus crap, you know, that put a lot of hold on everything. Wasn't a whole lot of fights being put out, you know, and plus I'm up in age, I'm 39, so it's hard for me to get fights.
Right.
And so I had to push my getting my pro license off for a little bit. I'm looking for November of next year to get my pro license, because I want to shake the ring rust. So I'm still doing still doing the little amateur things right now. I got a world championship coming up in July in Orlando that I'm getting ready for right now. Miss Amber, oh, my boxing record as far as amateur is 6-0.
6-0. All
All
knockouts.
all knockout.
All knockout. Speaking of
Five,
knockouts, what did you
five
think
body,
about the
five
Jake
body
Paul?
shots, 5 knockouts by body shots, and corner stoppage.
Damn, 5 body shot knockouts.
Yeah.
How does that work? I've only seen somebody get knocked out by just, chin, jaw area. How does a body shot knockout work? Where do you have to hit them? A kidney or something like that? How does that work?
That's one spot. And it's timing as well. I have people gonna laugh at this shit. I have a right hand that I set up with a jab that goes directly to your sternum. I call it the heart punch.
Oh shit. That
That
sounds like some
normally,
Kill Bill shit.
I got the heart punch from remember I don't know if you watched wrestling back in the day. Mean Mark, he used to be he used to be the Undertaker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in WCW had the heart punch, and you know it happened in sparring one day. I was sparring a guy, and we was close quarter. We was letting loose on each other, and I eased back and I hit him with a shot. It mistakenly hit him I was aiming for his chin, but he was able to bring my right hand down and went directly to his sternum and dropped him.
Oh damn.
And I said, "Oh shit, you know this might be something I need to work on." And then I went and trained with my brother. You know, he has 9 black belts. So I
Oh
went
shit.
training with him, and we were sparring, and I dropped him with the same shot. So I'm like, you know what, this shit might work.
Well, it's
So,
a process right there. What's the xiphoid process? Is that like right in this area? I know you probably can't see.
From a styloid process.
Is that the styloid or the xiphoid?
Right up here.
Right
Right up on the stomach. That's styloid right there.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I can imagine that motherfucker hurt if you get hit.
Oh, hey, man, I got hit with that before, man. I asked my trainer, you know, we messing around. We do a lot of clinch work.
Yeah.
And clinching is a forgotten sport in boxing. So you gotta be able to clinch, and you gotta be able to move around the clinch. A lot of MMA guys know how to clinch real good.
Right.
So, me and him were clinching one day. He called me with a shot, and I was like, "Damn, that hurt." I said, "Damn, I'm really doing this, people." Like, damn, dog, I'm sorry. That shit. I feel bad now.
Hey man, you don't want to just do it all the time. You just got to pull that out when shit get real.
I stopped doing it to him. You know. So, but everybody else, man, is hey, you gonna get it. And
Word.
I'm gonna make sure you get it.
Word. Well, man, I definitely trust your experience, man, and I'm trusting you with the lives of my audience this evening, because we're gonna talk about a few things, man, and we're gonna look at a few things that's going on, in social media about self-defense. It seems to be a lot of joking and shit going on about this, and I don't really think that it's a joking matter. I don't think it's a joking matter. I think, was that you telling me? Maybe you should tell the audience. What percentage of people in the world know how to defend themselves?
I'm gonna say this, man. The percentage that I came up with just by observing and just looking at life itself and seeing how many people are so quick to be scared. I want to say 15% of the population of the world know how to really defend themselves, while the other half will always live in fear and will always run to a safety net. So, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, it just and they don't want to be a part of the 15%.
Right.
And it's sad, you know,
Right.
and that's why I told you earlier today. My dad told me to not be scared of anybody. Don't live in fear. My thing is, if it has two arms, two legs, and it breathes air, it can be killed. So,
Absolutely.
so at the end of the day, man, you shouldn't be scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to look at some of these tactics, but I want to show you something first. And this is just for let me see here. Let's talk about some of these, but let me stop sharing this for 1 second because I want to show you this. What did you think about the Jake Paul knockout, man? What were your thoughts on that? You think that was real?
Okay, get a lot of flack for this. The punch itself is real.
Hold on, my bad. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, team.
The punch itself was real. The
Right.
setup was fake.
The setup was what?
The
I'm sorry.
setup was fake as hell. It looked staged in them up, man. From a standpoint of being an experienced fighter,
I want to look at
anybody with feet could avoid that shot because Tyrone Willis saw that shit a mile away, man. And
right.
he can't tell me he did it. You know,
He looked like he was waiting on it.
Yeah, the commentator was saying, "Oh, he set it up with the ball." Like, nah, he didn't set the shit up, man. He just cocked back and threw that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he sat there and got hit, and he got paid. And to me, it pissed me off. I have zero respect for Tyrone Willie. I don't give a damn.
Would you fight that nigga?
Would I fight Tyrone Willie?
Yeah.
Oh, I would stop Tyrone Willie.
Can y'all fight? Are y'all in the same category?
He's actually he would be in my weight class at 175. That would be light heavyweight because I fight light heavyweight in kickboxing and boxing. Boxing, the weight classes are different. You can't weight over 175. You had to fight cruiserweight. Kickboxing, you can be from 175 all the way up to some sports. Some organizations are 175 to 190. The IKF, which I fight in, they are 175 to 183. So he would be in that weight class. And, you know, Tyrone Willie don't have enough boxing skills to, I mean, he doesn't have enough boxing skills to be the real boxer himself.
Well, we got some questions for you going in the comments. So Third Moon Chop wants to know, what's your top 5 of all-time boxers?
Oh, shit. Man.
Boxers, or is it boxers and MMA, Chop, or is it just boxers?
I'm gonna go with boxers because, you know, MMA I don't have a whole lot of all time because MMA hadn't been around that long.
Right.
Boxing been around forever. So I would say for not because I'm on any bandwagon tip. I would say because of the person he was, I would say Ali. I'm actually looking at Ali right now, official Ali.
Yep.
Ali watches me train in my gym every day. Because I have about 4 or 5 posters of Ali.
Okay.
Of course, would be Roy Jones Jr.
Okay. Solid.
First time I saw Roy Jones was at the fairground, and he completely beat the brakes off this dude. And people were saying, "Man, damn, you kind of fight like Roy." I said, I a little bit, but, you know, I've been fighting like that. This is my first time ever seeing Roy.
Right.
So I was like, my dad took me there. I was like my adolescent days, and Jerry McClellan, is another one of my favorite fighters. Let me see. That's what, 3?
Yeah, you got 3. So we got 3.
Cleared heavyweight. I got Roy for light heavy. Middleweight, I would say James Toney.
Okay.
The super middleweight, I would say James Toney. Middleweight, Gerald McClellan, and welterweight, I would have to say. I know everybody gonna want to say Floyd. Yeah, Floyd is the best fighter of our era right now. But I'm going back when I was watching boxing. You know what? Hold up. Let me add one. Let me add an additional. Because Marvin Hagler was one of my favorite fighters too.
Absolutely.
And Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray, absolutely. That's solid, man. That's solid. That's solid. Mine will be a little bit different, but that's solid. Of course, Ali. I'm looking at a picture of Ali right now. Second will be Tyson. That's for me. Third, I would have to probably go Sugar Ray.
But you know what, Mike, man, there were so many great fighters at the time we was coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can go top 10.
Yeah, you really could.
You can go top 10. There's 10 other ones I can name, man.
I like Riddick Bowe too. I was a big Riddick Bowe
I
fan.
Riddick Bowe, but I was more of an Evander Holyfield fan too.
I fought with Holyfield. Absolutely. Mob Town in the building.
You know what I'm saying? So Holyfield was my dude back then. It's so many people we can pick from, man, because it was a good fight. Dude said Joe Louis.
Joe Louis, the bronze bomber.
Hey,
Joe Louis, the bronze bomber.
Hey, Joe Louis cool, man. I didn't like how the IRS did Joe Louis though, man.
Yeah, man. I guess I could go back in the day. I'm not as well versed in past boxing.
You want to go back that far? I would say Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray Robinson? Yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah. I used to play with him on the Xbox, man, when we used to play the little fight in that game. I like Sugar Ray Robinson. I like James Joe Toney too. James Toney. It was James Toney, yeah.
James Toney.
Yeah. So I want to show this, man, because I just want to show the crowd. There's a couple of things, and this is going to be for fair use, so don't hit me with no copyright strike. Let me go and put my banner up real quick, man. Make sure I'm dotting my T's or dotting my I's and crossing my T's.
There it is.
So, yeah, I got that up. So, yeah, let me go and pull this Chrome tab up, man, because I just want y'all to check this out. Let's look at this. This is the end of the Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley fight. So here we go. God damn.
Bro.
Your boy kind of didn't know he won the fight at that point in time, but it's a couple of things. I want to bring it back because I want you to listen to what the dude says at the beginning of the video. Did you hear the video?
No, I ain't hear the video.
Hear what the dude is saying at the beginning.
I'm just saying, go.
No, he said, you know what to do.
Oh.
As soon as he said, you know what to do, but this doesn't appear to be somebody that's in either one of their corners that's filming this. This is somebody on the side of the ring.
No.
So, I mean, of course, they could be just saying that to Jake Paul, or, you know what I'm saying, or anybody, but they could also be talking to Woodley because this nigga just dropped his guard. It just got whacked.
You know what to do. And go. But it looked like he threw a little small wind up in that punch and hit his ass with. Like, you can't see that? Like,
yeah, he did the little wrist action.
And then came up with the shot.
Yeah, very telegraphed. But let's check it out one more again, man, before I get it up there. Let's check it out one more time.
That's that wind up.
Bam! Hey, he hit the shit with that motherfucker. Mm, mm, mm.
Well, look, even if that was real, you can see how much of an inexperienced fighter, as far as boxing, that that Tyrone Woodley was. You never drop your hands. Shit.
Nah, you don't drop your hands in that situation.
Especially in close quarter combat, you only can drop your hands when you have expert head movement,
Right.
expert feet work. My motto is, if I'm in close quarter, yeah, you're gonna take some licks to get in. But I'm always gonna have my phone up. My phone this is my phone.
Right.
I'm not gonna drop my phone. When he dropped his phone, even if he dropped his phone, he could have been able to step back, and Jake Paul would have been swinging that air.
Yeah, he was totally I mean, it's coincidental that the dude is saying you know what to do. You know what to do.
Nobody on their toes, man. If you're gonna be flat-footed, you need to be throwing some damn bombs, and you need to be bullying. You don't need to be flat-footed and getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm flat-footed, I can be pushed off balance. I can be either pushed to the left or pushed to the right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he was completely flat-footed. He dropped his hands. He looked like he was out of shape too. Neither one of them looked like the cardio was on point.
Right.
I think Tyrone Woodley could. I think Tyson Fury, little brother, probably would have beat Jake Paul. Be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, somebody. I mean, he's gonna fight somebody one of these days. I think they're trying to make him a real boxer.
They're trying to put him in Anderson Silva.
Okay.
And Anderson Silva would wash him.
Yeah, Anderson Silva. I remember him from MMA back in the day.
Anderson Silva just actually beat a real boxer this year. He beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Okay.
Junior was the cash cow for a little while at middleweight. Everybody wanted to fight Junior because Junior brought the money.
Right.
He was like the Canelo. He had a belt. He had a WBC belt, and everybody wanted to fight him. Anderson Silva made that dude look like he never fought a day in his life. If you go back to YouTube and look at that fight. Anderson Silva beat the shit out of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Now, daddy was all right.
Right.
I think Mildred Taylor beat him the first time, but his son, man. I mean, he's just trash.
Man, so I'm glad Called Out in the building, man. Shout out to Called Out, man. So me and Called Out were talking, man, and Called Out was telling me I need to get a little more aggressive with my Cash App information during the show. So, I came up with something, man. So I'm gonna put my Cash App up here, and it's $ fatigues and fedoras. $ fatigues and fedoras. If y'all like what we doing, want to support the show, help us keep building this dope ass content. You know what I'm saying? Please hit your boy up on Cash App.
How many subs you got to get before you be able to do super chat?
I'm probably it's not just the subs. I need 1,000 subs, but I'm probably at I need the watch hours. So I'm still waiting to get watch hours up and waiting to get the subs up. Yeah. So hey, also like, share, and subscribe to the show. Like, share, and subscribe to the show. This is the Big Mic Drop. We on with Sean Trill Hands Turner. He been on a lot of y'all shows, man. I heard him all on Jap Show and everything a couple of different times, man. You be dropping that fire, man. You come on Jap Show and cook their ass.
I try to, man, because it's a lot of times he say a lot. He say some good shit, and sometimes you have to elaborate on what he said, man, because it's situations that he talking about you've been in, you got experience in. So sometimes, I know it don't really mean nothing.
Right.
You really just a dude just calling in to a show, but whatever information you put out there might help somebody. So I do that here now and then.
Right, absolutely.
I haven't called in a minute. I've just been sitting back watching and laughing.
So I'm gonna open the phone line up because we're gonna keep, the conversation is gonna keep progressing. But I am going to go ahead and open the phone lines up because I have a question for the audience, and I just want people to be able to ask you some questions, man, and kind of, we'll build and kind of, play off of, what they got going as well. So the question tonight, do you feel safe when you go in public? Do you feel safe when you go in public? Give us a call. I'm about to take this banner down because it's in the way. 515-605-9708. Females, males, whoever. This the holidays, man. There's a lot of shit going on out here. Property crimes are the highest crimes. You have the higher probability of somebody committing a property crime against you. Violent property crimes such as robbery. All of that stuff is on the uptick right now. So, Sean, in your opinion, what's the biggest threat to just public safety today that you would perceive?
Lawlessness, and the number one thing I've been talking about the whole show, fear. If you could, just like I said before, if you look like food out here on these streets, you're gonna get ate. And my whole thing is I'm not food, so you can't eat me.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't bully me either. You're gonna get ate.
Right.
That froze again.
So for those of us who don't have, we don't really have the professional training, we might not even have the wind at this point in time. What are some things that, that we could do? What are some things that people can watch out for to not be food out here on these streets? Because what I'm seeing when I watch a lot of things, and I know hindsight is 2020. I know we look at somebody getting messed up and we say, oh man, they should have did this, or this. And it's good to see that when you Monday morning quarterbacking the situation, but when you're in the midst of the situation, then am I froze again?
I froze too, man.
All right. Go on, drop off, man.
Drop off back, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, I'll be back.
All right, man. So I guess we're gonna have to switch engines. So Rough Day 1 says, has setups and sporting events been a vital part of how you are? I get to watch it on TV instead of having to be present in an actual sporting event. Rough Day also says, get a weapon, go to the range and practice, get your concealed carry license. Absolutely. And move to a state that doesn't have all these strict gun laws. Well, Carter said, we see you, bro, but it's too late. Sorry, it's too late. He's coming back, though. He is coming back. He's coming back. But absolutely, I'm definitely with you, Rough Day. Get a weapon, go to the range and practice. I got my concealed carry license, and then in the States, you don't even need a license for long guns. Miss Amber says, keep your head on a swivel. Miss Amber alert in the building. We got Trill Hands back with us. Boom, you back, brother?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
All
Hopefully this is better. I had to move a little bit.
Word.
I got AT&T.
Uh-oh, we got some coming. Yo, shout out to Caught Out for the $20 cash out. Yeah, man, let's get it kicked off, man. $ fatigues and fedoras. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Big Mike Drop. So, you're on YouTube. Do you actually have a channel on YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
It's low key. Yeah, I got a channel on YouTube. The Trill Hands Boxing Team Promotions. I do a lot of I want to say I do a lot of post fight. What I thought about the last fight that happened. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes, man, I do a lot of shows and I don't even post because I'm like, I don't like it. It's not really a productive channel like it could be.
Right.
I just, I whatever.
It's all good, man. You got free promotion here on the Big Mike Drop.
I'm really let me tell you something. The reason why I got on YouTube because I used to want to watch like old fights, like Video Soul and old video like Midnight Love and all that crap. That's why I got on YouTube, man. And then I think the first thing I did, one of the first fights I got a lot of hits on was the Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev fight when the guy from Russia kept, referring to Andre Ward as a monkey.
Yeah,
and
I do remember that.
I got a whole lot of hate from Russian fans, and I was like, man, look, well, fuck who y'all is, man. This motherfucker, this the South, really. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just some dudes that's in y'all mama basement looking at whatever type of porn y'all looking at, trying to, have a damn say so on what I'm talking about, man. So
Right. Hold on, let me take it down. Amber Alert says, keep your head on a swivel. Keep your head on a swivel out here in these streets.
That's the best thing. She took the words right out of my mouth. Keep your head on a swivel. Always look at your surroundings. Always be observant. Always, watch the situations and areas around you, man. You know people when you see them, man. You know what type of energy people bring out. So always be alert of that, and always have something to protect yourself with.
Absolutely.
I also have about 4 years experience in Apache knife fighting.
Damn. So Apache knife fight. What's the difference between regular knife fighting? Is that where they tie your hands up?
The tactical knife. Look, Apache knife fighting is really tactical knife fighting where you can actually throw the knives, but I don't really throw them. I can, but why would I give my weapon away? If I throw the knife, I can. I really can.
Yeah.
If I throw it, I'd have to be in the range for me to get my weapon back. That's the only weapon I got.
Right. Got you.
If you're gonna throw something, make sure you have something to take up the space for that weapon that you got rid of, because you actually just gave your weapon away. Even though even though it was a kill shot, you took the person out you were gonna take out. But what else you got? If you're in a situation where you are having an imminent threat, where it's multiple people around you, then you gave away your position, and you gave away your weapon. You gave away your advantage.
Well, I'm glad you said something about multiple people. We're gonna take a turn for the worse right now. Because I want to get get Dolce Farik out of here, man. Vark Tech, what the man? We gotta get out of here. I don't know what that is, and I don't have any moderators, so I can't get. Huh?
I said, what are you doing?
Vark.tech. That's some bullshit porn or something, man. That
we live in a society of weirdos, man. So
So this is a little short video, man, and this guy's been getting a lot of popularity out here with the whole self-defense thing. So
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Want to share with you what to do if you're surrounded by
you lagging, Mike.
All
right, you back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you back.
All right. Yeah, we got some trolls in the building. So I want to go ahead and share this video. I'm sure y'all recognize this gentleman right here. Let me run my banner.
And Carlton Banks.
Yeah, man. So check out this guy and check out this situation, okay? This is multiple attackers defense.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Want to share with you what to do if you're surrounded by a group of men, they attack you. So if they come at you, what you don't want to do is try to stand in the middle like in a martial arts karate movie, moving in a circle, trying to block, trying to hit. That's not going to work. So they try to grab and then try to attack you, and you try to back up. This is what's going to happen. As you try to back up, you're going to get swarmed, and you're still going to be dominated, and you're going to lose. What you should do is this.
Okay.
And as you can see, when you move in a circle around the crowd, you're able to attack each attacker individually.
Okay. First question. Should people really be trying to do what he just did? It looks like it makes sense, but is that something that the average person should try in the streets when you have 6 people surrounding you, multiple attackers?
Realistically, he ain't never been jumped before, because jumping is, using overwhelming force to beat the shit out of whoever you're trying to beat the shit out of, man. Look, that's not a tactic. Why not just if you got the option to run, damn it, just run.
Yeah, like if you could get on the outside, why would I continue going around in a circle trying to attack?
man, and he don't have any weapons. He don't have a knife. He don't have nothing on him. Or you can attack certain people, in a situation because you're moving around. Nah, man, they gonna cut the ring off on your ass, and they gonna beat the shit out you. If you're in a situation where you can't run, the first person you get, you better make a statement because people that jump you are cowards anyway.
Right.
So if they see you take out one, and the next one, oh, the other three gonna run. And I'm
Right.
gonna tell you because let me tell you something. If you are getting jumped, that's an imminent threat. That's a threat on your life. You can use deadly force, and it's nothing to take these two thumbs and gouge them eyes out. When they see their partner with his eyeball hanging from the damn socket, oh, they gonna run. So, like I said, you are in a situation where you had to save your life. So what the pimp say, your best move, your next move better be your best move. You better make a statement with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize people that jump you can't fight.
Right.
They can't. You ever seen these people get jumped? I've seen some of the worst techniques and punches ever thrown when somebody getting jumped.
And they be punching each other, kicking
They
each
be
other.
hitting each other.
Yeah. People actually that jumped on somebody be hurt. I don't know how that happens. But here's Corman Warren in the building. That guy. Hey, yeah, exactly. Rough Day says yes. Break something on the first one. That's what my granddaddy always told me, man.
Rough Day say he's 64, so he a OG. He know what's happening.
Exactly. So but first, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a problem running away.
Nah.
I'm gonna try to avoid confrontations at all costs. Don't corner me, but at all costs, I'm trying to get away from the confrontation. Even if I'm out somewhere, I was one of the guys that wouldn't rush to the fight in school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running the other direction. I was always taught when people start fighting, you go the other direction. So that's one thing.
You never know who's gonna start shooting.
Yeah, somebody gonna start shooting, and I see it all the time. Every weekend up here in Atlanta, they'll have a video because everything is making video. People just running in the crowds with guns, choppers, whatnot, and they letting off, man, hitting people that weren't even involved in the shit. But that's why the crowd needs to disperse. Once somebody starts fighting, the crowd does not need to coalesce; they need to disperse. I would say knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them, like Kenny Rogers would say.
Man, it's always to avoid that situation, man. You know when people about to jump you, dog. They showing it to you right at the spot. As soon as you walk up, and there's more people around that's sitting there, and you know the one that's gonna swing first.
Right.
He always trying to lag behind you and trying to swing on you, trying to get it started.
Right.
The one you actually got the problem with, he ain't gonna throw the first punch most of the time.
Right.
As soon as he swing, all the rest of them gonna swing, but you can't let nobody get behind you. You know what I'm saying? So don't go to a situation where you know you're gonna be outnumbered.
Right. And you got your back to people.
You got your back to people. I mean, me, I'm always carrying something. Whether it's a knife or a sidearm or something. My favorite weapon of choice, and I don't carry when I don't carry. I carry a karambit.
Dang, what's that? A hook bill?
This is a karambit.
What is that? I mean, look, I can tell it's a blade, but
old me to call it the hook knife.
Okay.
What you can do with this, you can do multiple stabbing and slashing combinations with this knife. Also, I'm a fighter, so it's easy for me to throw the jab, slash, cut and stab.
Right.
So
I like that. What can I pick one of those up at?
Yeah, or you order this online.
Okay.
Or you can, if you catch one of the sporting goods stores that actually carry, they don't carry them a lot because a lot of people don't know how to use them.
Right.
So I also have a Recon 1 blade. That blade is expensive. That's almost a $200 blade.
Okay.
The one I got on me right now, it was a 90. I think it was like $98. I paid for it. You know, I got it cheap because a lot of people don't know how to use it.
Right.
I can put multiple combinations on people with. I mean, I can slash, I can cut, I can jab, I can go. My favorite is if I catch you, I want to catch you under your chin with it. Under the chin and pull back.
Okay.
So I don't want to be graphic.
Right.
Yeah,
Rough Day saying stop. I say Rough Day saying stop. I don't know what that means. Are you telling us to really stop, or are you being funny out there, Rough Day? Let us know. Is this too much information for the average user? Look, they done already restricted one of my videos, man. We can start breaking out the weapons, and we can start going through each and every one of them and talking about them. But I think it's important that people know that they have options out here.
I ain't cutting meat, you know, so it just basically just showing it. Ain't no different to me showing a butter knife.
Yeah, he said keep it family friendly.
Oh, all right. It's a rough day. I ain't gonna go graphic with it. You know, just use your imagination of what happened with that particular blade and it going up under somebody's chin and extracting out.
Yeah, so, I was just about to say, man, like blood gonna squirt all over everybody's face. It get on you a little bit. It's like a movie, huh?
Nobody should have left me alone.
Oh, man. So, like I was saying, you said YouTube strikes are real. Yeah, you're right about that. They are.
It'll be all right.
Absolutely. We don't want to get that. But
it's too much information now, you know.
Yeah. People get the idea though. And here's the deal. Let's see something. I want to look up another video though. I want to look at a couple more things. So it's different nuances, man, that you could tell in a situation. I guess that's situational awareness. If you have situational awareness, you can tell if you walk into a tense situation. But I wanted to show the video of these gentlemen right here because I think this is also good information to know, and I want to know your thoughts on this as well. So give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I just want to do probably the beginning part of this. And this is Fight Science. Have you heard of that channel? They're a real good channel. I like it.
I might have skimmed through it a couple of times. It's been a while.
Okay, it's some English guys, some British guys. But you know,
I was 14
some of the
years
stuff
old.
they're talking
I was
about.
walking to the shops in my lunchtime at school
Can you hear
to
it?
get some food.
Yeah.
These young
You hear? All right.
lads were standing on a corner, and one of them caught my eye. Now, I'd already had a bad experience that day, and I was a little bit upset. But when he caught my eye, he just stared at me. So what did I do? 14, I stood there and I stared back at him. And then all of a sudden, the whole group turned and looked at me. And just like a movie, the biggest guy out of all of them turned around and asked me what I was staring at. Now, this is a classic example of an ego battle. What I should have done at 14 is said, nothing, Gov, and just walked off. But what I did do was stand there and hold my ground, to my detriment.
How do I keep track of someone that I am aware is staring at me, you know, to maintain my situational awareness, but not engage with them? Because arguably, if I see them staring at me, they're going to see them staring at me, and then are we locked in this stare?
All right. Not how you would handle this situation, because I kind of know what you would do. I kind of know what you would do. But just for the average Joe out here, like myself, a little flabby, you know what I'm saying? I can't really go round and round with nobody. And I find myself in that situation. What would you suggest I do?
If you're in a situation like that and you close to an escape route, use the escape route. You know what I'm saying? But if you have you're in a situation where you have something that's going to give you the advantage, use that advantage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now they're just talking. Hey, what you looking at?
Right.
You tell them what y'all looking at me, so I'm looking back at y'all. So, and if they engage you, hey, it's more of them than you. Like I said, and them in the threat, you had a right to use deadly force. You could have laid waste to every last one of them, and then you would have been in the right because they pose imminent threat.
Right.
So, but if you don't have nothing, and you just like we were talking the other day about certain things, you got to be athletic to to do some certain type of moves. If you got an escape route, use that escape route.
Right. Absolutely. So
If you want-
check out what they say. Check out what they say, do, and tell me whether you agree with this or not.
It's a really difficult situation because on the one hand, if you look at someone, if you stare back at someone who's staring at you, you're going to further antagonize the situation. But then if you look away, you're also going to inflame the situation.
This was my worry because let's say, for example, I am caught in a stare down and I'm like, okay, I don't want to antagonize you, so I'm going to look away. That, in a way, signals just as much to that person. It's like, well, now I can dominate you at my own free will.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. You're a coward. Basically, it's going to give the person even more fuel. So you've got to get a balance between not looking at them and looking at them. I know it sounds really difficult to do.
I don't know where to start. Is it like one eye but not the other eye?
Well,
I can't
they go
control
both
them.
ways, don't they?
I can't control them individually.
No, essentially, this is where you glance at the person. So you acknowledge that they're there because you're acknowledging their presence, which feeds their ego.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what you don't do is fixate on looking at them and staring at them, because then it becomes antagonistic. It becomes this sort of posturing, this physical posturing. You're staring at me, I'm staring at you. You're staring at me, you're saying, what are you looking at, Gov?
All of a sudden it becomes vocal and then it just builds and builds. We see a lot of fights start.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, these guys are British, so they ain't got guns over there like they do in the United States. So, like I say, with these small, like I say, these small but major differences in societies. But what do you think about that tactic? Because I found myself doing that a lot naturally. When somebody's staring at me, I'll look at them and then I'll look away and just keep it moving. But I do acknowledge that I know they're staring at me.
Yeah. You just know that you just let them know, hey man, I see you.
Right.
I see you, and you're not intimidating me.
Right.
What he talking about too is the look away, making sure the one eye here, the one eye there's mind games. Is letting them know that you see them, but it's kind of hard for me to explain. It's letting you know that you see them, but you ready. You actually ready. I see you. I know you. But if you make a move, I'm gonna make one. Type of thing.
Right. Right.
That's what he was talking about. I understand exactly what he was saying.
Right. And that's kind of what this whole show is really based around. I understand what Rough Day's saying about the knife and stuff like that, but we're not really going there with it. We're not going to be talking about violence and stuff like that on here. We're really literally just talking about things that you can use to defend yourself. Even a woman could use something like that little, knife to, help keep people off of her in the event that she's in the situation. So I think this is valuable information. So these self-defense gurus out here, should they be trusted? How do you validate the information that's being put out here, in YouTube? How do you filter that? And for real situations, like they got a big meme about the first guy we looked at, and everybody's doing some of his tactics, and then they wind up in heaven. Like, man, what the hell? You told me to do this, and now you're in heaven. And he's actually on one of them because it's so, he's become viral. Yeah, he's become viral off of this.
Well, my thing about that is, should you trust these self-defense gurus? It's hard to say because I can't. I'm not going to a self-defense guru, so it's hard for me to say. But you trust your instinct, man. You trust your damn instinct. If you know that you're not athletically inclined to do any of those moves that you see, if they say that's gonna work, then damn it, don't do them. You know what I'm saying? Just like the lady said before, keep your head on the swivel and try to avoid the situation as much as you can.
Absolutely.
If the situation is to the point where you can't avoid it, then
get involved.
You have to think.
Exactly.
is what I'm gonna do. Is what I'm gonna do. Is it gonna save my life or is it gonna put me in the ground?
Exactly.
That's what you gotta think about when you're doing it, man. But you know, what I tell these safety guru, these self-defense gurus, not really, because I'm not in a situation where I had to go see one. And I know that's hard to explain, but me, I would. But if what you see helps you, then yeah. I mean, I can't, I don't know. You believe what you want to believe.
Right.
I just can't say that, you know, yeah, I trust doing that with my life. But hell no, because half of that shit ain't gonna work most of the time.
Hey,
You
I
know?
had one of those, man. I'm gonna show this one. Chop, call back. I think that was Chop on the line, man. And I was trying to let you finish up, but go on, call back, Chop, if you have questions.
Man, hell no, bro.
Okay. So yeah, check this out, right? Hold on, I don't know how to rewind these TikToks. I'm not really on TikTok like that, man. I just haven't made the transition yet.
I don't look at TikTok, man.
So check this one out, man. I don't even know how to blow it up, but this is the video that's been going viral on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Give me everything you got. No. What? I was just with the dude. He just showed me.
He did not move us in front of the gun.
Bro, what are you
Detroit
doing here?
was training. He mixed up. It's all on him.
Bro, you just showed me how to do it. They must have killed you too.
No. That will get you killed. We just do it. I'm not here with him. I'm just helping him.
Man, hell no, bro.
Oh.
No. What?
Oh man, not the Yeezy sandals. What up, cuz, man? We got Ronnie with my cousin in the building.
First of all, man, you all in the line of fire. You all in this dude line of fire, man. You didn't, damn.
Oh man.
You didn't even think that all the way clear, man.
Oh man, they giving him a hard time, man. He just joined in the fun, man.
Yeah,
But
man. And we were talking about earlier today, reflexes. Some people's reflexes ain't that damn fast, man.
Yeah, if you don't have the reflexes, man, I suggest you stay up out of it, man. Stay up out of
this
this game.
First of all, why the hell would you be that close up on a person that has an assault rifle in the beginning?
Right.
Like,
why would somebody with an assault rifle be that close to you?
he already pointed. You know what I'm saying? At you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, a lot of people don't have reflexes as fast like that.
Yeah.
In tactical training, they trained us, you know, certain things doing somebody a rifle on you, I could probably do that shit. I can do it, but to the average person, no. The hell, don't do that. Man, you gonna get, man, they're gonna have your damn stomach looking like hamburger meat.
Jeez. So let's talk about reflexes. I want to do one more from this guy, man. I'm not, like I say, this is, like I said, just for commentary. So this is fair.
Sir, how long have you been in law enforcement?
He mean well.
No, he does mean well. I really feel like he does. But I mean, like I said, I think it's a noble cause. But I this right here is some wild shit that I'm about to show y'all. And I don't suggest anybody trying this. This looks like a disaster waiting to happen. Come on, yo. Here we go. And the thing about his, man, they only be about a minute, so they're not long
Detroit,
at all.
Urban Survival.
All right. Let me go ahead and share that. Add that to stream. Let's go.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. I'm going to share with you right now what to do if a striker-fired weapon is pinning against your chest, against the wall, and a criminal is holding you at bay. And the reason why they're doing this is because this is how they search you for weapons, how they're going to take things from you, also how they're going to harm you physically, keep you from running or pulling out a weapon, is by getting close and pinning you to a wall or to a car. In this case, it's striker-fired, so there's no hammer in the back. So the first thing we're going to do, since we can't move out of the way, we can't move offline, and if I were to try to move this, as soon as he saw my hand move, he's going to fire. So we have to make this weapon not fire. And to give an example, the human reaction time, when he sees me move, he's going to fire. So the reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited it by pushing it to the rear. From there, what we do is push the barrel back towards the aggressor, and now you have the weapon. And if you don't want to shoot, then you just pin them down to the ground using their finger and taking them under control.
Oh, okay. This is problematic for me. This is problematic for me right here. Because for some reason, I feel like somebody gonna get their hand meat pinched in that slide and still get shot. So you're gonna not only get your finger pinched off or some of your skin pinched off, you're still gonna get shot. How, is there any other way to get out of that situation that you see that, that doesn't require you, trying to like really go that way?
Man, first of all, don't ever let nobody pin you to a wall like that. That's the first thing.
Right.
Second of all, like I said, reflexes. Everybody's reflexes are not that fast. When you're in a situation like that, I would say eye contact is everything. Creating a diversion is also everything. If the man say, "Hey man, give me your wallet," you go for your wallet, and also you looking at his eyes. Most of the time, when somebody like that got something like that on you, they gonna look down at your wallet, and that's gonna be the opportunity, to do what you're gonna do. But get the hell out the way first.
Right.
Don't be in nobody's line of fire. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody bag you up against a damn wall, man. It's and for them to bag you up against the wall, they gotta have one hand touching you and pushing you back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they have the other hand on the weapon. So that's not gonna be an accurate shot. You know what I'm saying? So get out the line of fire. Now, if you can't do none of that, and some people, and let me tell you something, man. If the person that's getting pushed back like that is scared, ain't much they can do. They scared.
Right.
They're gonna submit automatically. So, my thing is, like I said, don't ever let nobody have your back against the wall.
Right. Is there a time to submit? I'm glad you said that. Is there a time to where you just need to really cooperate? Is cooperation the first thing you should do in most situations if you can accommodate?
If you looking at the situation of a dumb fucking criminal, most of them are, then you cooperate to create the diversion. You know what I'm saying? Submitting, if you feel like you don't have any other choice, you scared, then you just and you think that's gonna save your life, then you probably gonna have to submit.
Right.
Because if you make a move scared, you probably gonna get shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Rough Day said that's cop cap. He said because his arms and hands still had to travel up. Yeah, absolutely. And how do you know when somebody's gonna fire the weapon if they're gonna fire into your chest? You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of it, man, is entertainment and shock value, which is why I wanted to try to have as real a conversation as possible. With somebody that I know. I'm gonna tell you this.
And another thing too, Mike. Look, if you get me today, I'm gonna get you tomorrow. Because if you give me today, I'm gonna get you tomorrow. Because guess what? I'm not just gonna let you off that easy. Yeah, you robbed me, took what I got. Yeah, but I'm gonna be following you. I'm gonna be coming. I'm gonna find out where you live at, because the streets talk. And then I'm gonna come get you.
Eventually.
So at the end of the day, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You get me, and you catch me slipping, you better go and take me out, because if you get me today, I'm gonna get you tomorrow, or I'm gonna get you a little bit later, depending on my resources on how I find you.
Well, I've always been told, brother, revenge is a dish best served cold. Let that cool off, and then you come back and go and gobble it on up.
Let me tell you something, man.
I don't want to get too crazy on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it family friendly.
Yeah, let's keep it family friendly. So here's something else. A lot of times, man, that something that can I guess, deter criminals or deter people from, basically fucking with you if you don't want them to fuck with you, is physical conditioning. How important, where do you rank just being physically in condition to defend yourself? Where do you rank that in the order of importance? Especially with the availability of, all of these projectile weapons we got out here.
It's very important. It's very important. Because being in you speaking about being in physical condition, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Give you the confidence to defend yourself. You don't have a crutch. Now, if I was out of shape, what I'm saying, I could use it as a crutch of why I got.
Right.
If I'm obese and overweight, I can use it as a crutch of saying, hey man, that's how I got. If I run slow, hey man, that's a crutch for me saying, hey, that's how I got.
Right.
So always be in top physical condition so you don't have any excuses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's important. Also, never leave a house unarmed. I always carry something.
Right, even if it's just like the little. I like, man. Sometimes, man, I got some pepper spray that'll knock you on your ass.
And I'm gonna tell you like
I always carry, weapons everywhere. So you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, like a little pepper spray, anything like that can, get somebody up your ass. Your car keys, if you're a woman, you can use those.
And look, just like I was saying before, we had a conversation a couple of nights ago about when I go to work in the morning, and I'm at the pump. Sometimes I got to get some gas, but I always have me a hot cup of coffee in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm safe with that in my hand, because you come up and try something like that on me. This cup of coffee is hot.
Right. Oh yeah.
I have to wait at least about 10, 20 minutes before I even sip it.
Right.
So if I splash that on your face, I'm burning you.
Yeah, that's
scum. After I burn you, I'm gonna burn you for real. So
absolutely.
Always use something to your advantage. Always have an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, don't look like food. If you look like food, you're gonna get ate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, man, I'm winding it down. I promise, man. We've been going a good hour, man. It's been great information, and this is only part one of this show.
Yeah.
This is only part one of this show. And for those of you who didn't hit the cash out, I understand. I had something a little more aggressive lined up, man, and I might play it anyway, but I don't want everybody to get offended on me, man. So we'll do that next go round.
I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, here you go.
Disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. Jay! I need my money! Jay!
Man, shout out to the mic droppers, man. I got the best audience on YouTube, man. Like I said, and we're continuing to grow it. We're continuing to grow it. So they say details are hidden while I share my screen. It's okay. It's fine. So I got one last question, man. So I always got to take this to some kind of red pill space, man. Get my brothers out here some good red meat, man. So we're going to talk about these disloyal, fool-made, bitch-made punks out here. So I'm glad I did play that. But with the overwhelming amount of criminal behavior that occurs in single parent households, mainly single mothers, do you feel like it's the violence that's occurring from these youngsters? And like I said, you can go do the statistics, and you can tell that whose parents and what their situation looks like at home. But do you think that the violence could be curbed if mothers would invest in their sons being able to defend themselves a little bit more?
Okay. Is it you saying invest in their sons being able to defend themselves?
Yeah, because a mother can't physically equip a boy to defend himself against other men. Unless you got a Ronda Rousey type of mom.
To the parents that listening, and for people that fit that statue of the single motherhood and all that, yeah, you have resources that can teach your son how to throw a simple jab. You know what I'm saying? You can win. You can win. He can defend himself by knowing how to throw a jab, and a right hand. Save him in a lot of situations because honestly and truthfully, some of these I call them crash dummies. They can't fight. Teach your son how to keep his pants up on his behind, and he'll be able to throw a better shot. He'll be able to protect himself better. You know what I'm saying?
Check
Because
him out. Check him out.
if you're sitting there trying to pull your pants up and somebody hitting you in your face, you know, you might as well just go on and give up.
Right.
And yeah, they need to invest in that, man. You got coaches all around the area, man, there's good dudes, man, that want to pull these kids up out of that situation, man, and teach them how to, you know, transfer that anger to something more productive and something that could easily make them a millionaire. And you know, self-defense, defending yourself, you'll be a standout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It separates you from the normality of what's going on now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was
People
always
want to. Let me tell you something. These youngest, they want to rap. A lot of rappers ain't built like that. So
I can tell they get knocked off left and right, man.
A lot of rappers ain't built like that. If you can defend yourself with your hand, and I ain't talking about beat up a dude in the neighborhood that beat up a dude in the neighborhood that can't fight.
Right. Hey, we got a call on the line, Sean. Yo, 251, you on the big mic drop.
Whoa.
What up? Cut it down on the other end for me. What's happening, man? They got Third Moon Chop in the building. What's happening, bro?
It's cool, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
What's going on?
Hey, nothing much, man. Nothing much. You got any questions for Sean? Do you feel safe when you go in public?
I got like, huh?
I say, do you feel safe when you go in public?
Oh, yeah, I feel safe. Yeah, I got that fight.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, I got that fight.
Okay.
But guess what?
What up?
I want to ask something about the fight. What that fight was? There's Jab Judah and Zaizu. Did you see that fight?
Kazuzu. Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought the Japanese guy.
What you think happened on that knockout?
He got caught. He got caught with a good shot, man. Kazuzu pretty much timed it. And Zab, remember in that fight, Zab was kind of winning most of the first part of the fight. But then, Kazuzu did what I normally teach my guys to lead off the jab and was able to time Zab. Zab, one of my favorite fighters too, man. But he got caught. Zab, it was known that Zab never had a chin. Zab don't have a good chin. So when you get somebody to touch that chin the right way, yeah, you gonna go down, and that's pretty much what happened.
Do you think he should have stayed on the ground in like 7 seconds before he just got straight up like that?
Well,
like, have you ever
that probably wouldn't have helped him, bro, because when you get hit like that, you get buzzed like that, his legs was gone. His legs was already gone, man. When he got buzzed like that, he should have just, he should have took the whole 8 count, got himself together, and then
I thought he should have got himself together.
And I'm just like I said before, just like I was telling Mike earlier. A lot of boxers need, as much as they need guys, and I know Malik Scott said this before, as much as a lot of fighters use pad guys that hold the pads, anybody can be good, look good on the pads. I'm just gonna say that.
Right.
It's choreographed pad work. But a lot of fighters need a clinch coach. And when I say they need a clinch coach, when you're in a clinch, you can get your breath, you can get your head back together. You got him tied up to the point where he can't move. And if you would have tied the guy up, the Japanese guy up, then he might would have had a better chance of coming back or something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't see that fight.
I was like,
Yeah, that fight was fine. That fight was crazy.
You heard him, Sean?
I ain't hear. What'd he say?
I said, have you ever been knocked out before?
Nope. Never been knocked out, man. Never been knocked out.
Okay.
I've been buzzed.
That was good.
I've been buzzed.
Yeah.
I ain't never been knocked out before. Buzzed and knocked out, different. Buzz, you got hit, like, oh shit, I got hit with something. Let me get my legs back together.
Right.
Knocked out is when you get put to sleep.
Knocked out is when you
wake up. When you wake up, oh, let me say this. I got knocked out before, but it wasn't in boxing. It was football practice.
Okay.
When I played with Viger, I played 3 safety at Viger. When I went up in that middle and met one of our running backs, we knocked each other out. It was only like a second, but my eyes closed. I woke up. I looked at him. He was kind of getting up, and he was like, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, man, you all right?" He's like, "God damn, man, I went to sleep." I said, "I went to sleep too." That's all the time.
Damn. What you saying, Chop?
About that knockout, I reason I asked him that because I wonder, is it hard to come back in a fight after being knocked out?
No.
How do you get yourself together after that?
No. That's when your breathing and your cardio come into play. You got to think about it, man. Your brain needs oxygenated air. So when you get hit, your brain is rattled. So it's a blockage that's going on in your brain that's keeping you from getting yourself back together. So that's when you're breathing in oxygenated air, it's coming back, it's going back to your brain, man. So it's not hard to come back. Even if you get knocked out from an actual fight and you lose, it's more mental than everything else. You can't go into the next fight thinking, "Hey man, I got knocked out."
Right. Right. Absolutely. Great question, man. Great question, man. You got anything else for him, Chop?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all, man. I got I got 2 sons, man. What I can do to get them lined up with some training. There ain't a lot of spots in Mobile like that.
You got a couple of spots, man. They can start the foundation, man. You got a guy named Gabriel, Coach Gabe in Pritchard, and you got a guy named Dexter over there off Government Street at Hope Boxing Academy. You got another guy named Milton. I forgot what Milton trained. He still got the old South Side, but South Side is not open all the time from what I've been hearing. But you got a lot of guys that's out there, man, that can start them, that can show them the foundation. I say, like I said, even if you're teaching them how to throw a jab,
right?
I say start them off, teach them how to throw jabs, 1,000 jabs a day. 1,000 jabs a day. 1,000. 1, 0, 0, 0. 1,000. 1,000 jabs a day. Because you can keep somebody, I call it a stick. I stand behind my stick. So I keep people off me with a jab. I've dropped people with a jab before. So, but that's a whole nother thing, man. That's something I learned in martial arts, how to do a leaping jab. So, but I bring that into the boxing ring as well.
Oh shit! Hey man, kill somebody in the ring. Shit. I'm not putting that on you, brother. I'm just exaggerating, not putting that on you. Not putting that on you.
Man, I'm just not getting into this boxing shit, man. I just been watching old fights. It's funny y'all got you on here tonight because that's all I've been watching like the last 3 weeks. Old boxing matches. I just been becoming a fan of the sport. So
And
Doing what you're doing, and we're gonna follow you.
all right, dog. And to be real with you, man, it's a lot of cats in Mobile like me, man. Me and Mike just know each other.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Is a lot of cats like me, man. There's a lot of guys that been in there and did what I did, man. I did more kickboxing than I did boxing. And I'm gonna say this: kickboxing is much harder than boxing. I got a video on Facebook where my dad was supposed to hit me in my stomach 15 times. He went overboard, but it's nothing because in Muay Thai kickboxing, you really get conditioned by letting your teammate kick you in the stomach with a roundhouse kick up to 100 times. So a regular body shot with a fist, it don't do shit to me, man. I shake that. You know what I'm saying? So I just walk through it, man. It's muscle conditioning with my stomach. You know, before I started, you know, getting into actual competitive fighting, I had what they used to call in bodybuilding a V taper. It's where my waist V down, and I had a wide back and all that. But when I got back into competitive fighting, my stomach developed a trunk. You know what I'm saying? To where it got conditioned to take body shots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one thing too, man. And like I said, 1,000 jabs in a right hand. You know what I'm saying? That could be the basis and get them in shape, really. Because I'm gonna tell you the difference between a street fight and a boxing match is 20 seconds. And the 20 seconds is if you were a trained fighter, in 20 seconds, the guy that you fighting, that's a street fighter, he gonna gas out in 20 seconds. And after that, you can do whatever the hell it is you want to do with it. I had a situation before. I done put the demo down on a few dudes out in these streets. I would label artistic ass whoopings. I mean, straight to the point where, man, I didn't feel bad. I said, God damn, I put a good ass combination on that dude, man. When we had that little situation, you know, he was tired.
Yeah.
Sit there and swing, and the basic stance of a street fight is this.
Yeah.
And they're doing this and that. Yeah. Like, you do that in front of me, man, I'm gonna start laughing. Because the fights that I've won stoppages been body shots. I'm gonna go for your ribs. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get a rib sandwich out of your ass. You know what I'm saying?
That will make real.
So what stance do you go with on the street? What stance you'll go with on the street right now?
Never have too much of a squared up stance. Always have one foot in front of the other, which being your lead foot. A lot of guys that fight in the street, they fight right-handed, which in martial arts is cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I always put your best foot forward. Everybody, most street fighters fight southpaw. And most of their punches are going to come from that right hand, and that left is just going to be non-existent, really. But in boxing, you know, see, I'm a switch hitter. I can fight lefty or righty. And street fighting, you know, like I said, most guys fight right hand. So if you're gonna fight right hand, put your right foot forward and your left foot back, and make the target small. If I'm standing squared up on you, then I'm a big target. But if I'm in a position to where I'm in the right hand position now, my target ain't got smaller. So guess what? I can move here, move there. I can counter with I can use that. I use that right hand as a jab, and I come across with that hook.
Yeah.
So I can also, you know, use other stance. I can switch it on to the left, making my target smaller. You know, don't be a big target for people to hit you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know the hood style. The hood style is going up on it and slamming.
Yeah, slam you down.
The going scooping, the scoop and slam method.
Right.
That happened to me one time when I was in elementary school. I went back home and I told my dad, hey man, I was getting dude at first, man. He went up under me and schooled me. He was like, oh, all right, you from Tonville, what? I said, yeah. So, but
Oh, the
he
toy.
told me how to, you know, next time somebody try that on you, shoot that cut in there. I had a guy try that on me a couple of years back. Guy tried to school me. He ain't getting nothing but probably within 1 foot of me before I hit him with that uppercut.
Yeah.
And drop.
Yeah.
And I know he hated me after that because I opened his eyelid up from here to there.
Yeah.
And you were bleeding. So, you know, that's something you and your knees. Knees are important. We just talking boxing, man. In a street fight, everything is legal, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna box nobody in a street fight.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use skill, and I'm gonna try to make that fight over with as quick as possible. You know what I'm saying?
And in Mobile, get the hell on before they start shooting.
Exactly. Well, they probably ain't gonna be able to get to their gun after I get done, man. So,
Nah, you gotta beat the brakes off of them.
Man, it's over with.
Don't do like A-Roy. Don't halfway beat a nigga.
I got to do you bad, bro. Because I gave you one.
It's hard to get that gun after being knocked out. It's hard to get your gun after being knocked out. You don't know where you at.
But here's the deal. It's going to be even harder to get your gun after I knock you out because I'm going through your pockets.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're going through your pockets. And I ain't going to take your money because I don't want to get no robbery charge, but I am going to disarm you.
I hit a guy a few years back with the right hand. His Smith & Wesson 40 flew out his pocket. He went to sleep. When he woke up, I took his gun apart and laid it on the ground next to him.
Yeah, that's what you do with that. Go on, get it apart.
I took it apart because I got the same gun. I took that motherfucker apart, took his magazine, and you know it was over with. So it's over with, man. You know, I seen the dude a couple times afterwards, man. And you know, it's respect, but I'm still watching him though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I still watch.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. That shit work both ways. So
get it out on me.
If you ever cross somebody, I always keep an eye out for them. I guess that's the little bit of knowledge Big Mike can add to it. You know what I'm saying? If we've ever crossed each other, man, just know I got my eye on you. You know what I'm saying? I got my eye on you. So, and I'm watching you all the time. All the time. Man, Sean, man, I appreciate you for joining the show. Chop, I appreciate you for calling in with the bomb-ass questions, man.
Yeah, but, you know, and a thing too, man, you know, again, with this.
Yeah, man, I'm going to drop the information in the description. Once I go back for the replay, I'll put it in the description for his channel. Word. All right, bro.
All right, dog.
You too, Chop. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Chop.
You know, going back to the single mothers, you know, wanting their son to learn how to defend themselves. You know, you gotta talk to your son. You gotta talk to their dad. Talk to their dad too, man. I'm pretty sure that the dad wants input in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to the father, and you can't just let stuff happen, man. You gotta, parents, check them phones. Check them cell phones. 9 times out of 10, you paying for it anyway, so check them.
Right, exactly.
If they're in a situation where they're getting bullied or they need self-defense, and talk to them. You know, and women, don't be mad when they tell the guy that's trying to teach them more than they telling you, because they look to you for nourishment. They don't look to the man to teach them more on a self-defense level. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk to us more.
Right.
You know, so you know, you have to establish that type of relationship with your son, man, because you know, your mama might be able to beat up a couple of girls in the hood.
Right, absolutely. At the same time.
Man, these dudes, man, you know, the levels of strength is different. So you know, if you're on your phone and you're doing all this Google search, sign your sons up for martial arts.
Yeah, like some
Sign up
taekwondo
for
or
martial
something.
arts.
Yeah, that's easy to find.
Not necessarily boxing, martial arts.
Right.
You got guys that teach it all. Like I got a partner, man, he teach everything. You got guys that teach judo. You got guys that teach aikido. And you got guys that teach ninjutsu. Ninjutsu is how to use weapons.
Yo,
Is the
I want to learn
use of
that
weapons.
shit. Sign me up for the ninjutsu.
So
I'm
you
with
got
that.
guys just like that, man. You know, just you have to be looking around and seeing you in Atlanta, man. They all over Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm trying to get with the ninjutsu joint.
Man, they all over Atlanta, man. So man, just use your resources, man. If you're worried about your son getting bullied or something like that, and you know that you can't physically teach them how to fight, hey, you know, it's men out here. We teach, even MMA training. It's MMA all over Mobile.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place.
It's hot. That's the hot thing. MMA. It's all over Mobile.
Oh
So use your resources, man. And you know, your son or daughter, your daughter. Yeah, I got a daughter. And don't think that she don't know how to use her hands.
yeah. Right.
So I'm on her too.
She gonna buy absolutely. But I'll say this. I'm gonna end the show by saying this, man, on my end. I want to see more fights in the future. I would like to see more fights and less shooting. So I feel like the more people that know how to fight, they'll fight and then they won't shoot. I feel like the shooting is a result of not knowing how to fight, not knowing how to, encounter conflict and overcome or even succumb. Not succumb, but you know what I'm saying. Submit, get beat, tap out, whatever.
Half of them can't shoot. But I'm gonna tell you this, and this is completely off subject, but not really. It's on the same subject. Look, every time I go on social media, I see fights at apartment complexes, clubs. What am I missing?
Airport, Atlanta airport.
Airports, parties,
yeah.
Cheese, Walmarts.
Walmart, definitely.
Look, to the women that like doing this. Have you ever considered a career in MMA? Hey man, you're already taking war wounds to the face.
Let's
you
do
might
it.
Well take that talent to the octagon.
No, let's do it. Hey, we're gonna do that.
Look, let me tell you
Good
this.
chick
A
MMA.
lot of them girls, man, look, a lot of them girls know how to do triangle chokes, and ain't nobody ever taught them that shit. Gracie guards, and nobody ever taught them. Guillotine chokes, and ain't ever taught. I seen a girl beat up some girl at a damn hotel room and do a damn a roundhouse kick that was beautiful. Damn. I said, ain't nobody ever taught her that shit. She did that shit off of anger.
TV,
she did that shit off of anger. Now, instead of working at Walmart and Popeyes and all that other shit, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But take some of that money and get you some MMA training and start competing in some of these MMA shows. Don't get your half braided back. Hey, you can't wear lace fronts, can't wear lashes. You gotta, you're gonna have to go in there looking like Cleo from Set It Off, but you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of them ain't gonna have no hair out the rip, so it ain't gonna matter. Just take the lace front off and you ain't gotta braid shit.
You gotta pay the drug test. We ain't talking about all women. We talking about the ones that get caught fighting on
Facebook.
That's what
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, the ones who stole wigs with babies on their hips. One pregnant, one with a baby on their hip. Robbing shit. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to redirect them in a positive direction.
Put them in that Dana White. If you're listening, man, you're missing out on some bread, man. Some of these girls can get paid. Put them in there for the championship of being Raheem baby mama or something.
Hey, man.
They'll go in that bitch and they'll get it in.
Hey, so, we do that. I'm talking about baby mama brawls, but it's organized in the octagon. Yes.
They missing out, man, because some of them girls are naturally good fighters. And it's crazy. But you can't pull hair, though. You can't pull no hair.
Yeah, you ain't
Gotta
gonna
have
be
them
able to do
hands.
that. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
Gotta have them hands. So,
And
you know,
like,
a lot of these girls missing their calling. They can be great MMA fighters.
yeah,
I hope
man.
I ain't ruffling no feathers by saying that, but every time I turn on the phone, man, I see fights and I see all kind of weird stuff. You know, y'all could be making money doing that instead of going to the club, starting a fight. You getting out the gun and making some money at least.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna work on that for 2022. Now we working on that for 2022, man. We need to start working on that immediately. Because I see it. I when you said it, I see it. Matter of fact, we can make the joint, we can hold it at a Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we gonna keep the Chuck E. Cheese, man. Look, man, we gonna keep the Chuck E. Cheese kid friendly, man. And then took the innocence out of Chuck E. Cheese, man. God dog, man.
Oh man, I tell you, man, Chuck E. Cheese. I always wondered why Chuck E. Cheese sold beer. That was like, yeah, why you selling beer, man? You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's the government. They want you drunk, so you go in there and fight.
Oh yeah.
And it's mostly us and them beating up each other at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
if I take my daughter to Chuck E. Cheese early in the morning when they first work and they first open up, I don't go during the prime time hours because something gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you something. I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese. And believe you me, it's a cesspool. It's a cesspool. Yeah, the employees are, the dude that was in the Chucky costume, degenerate, total degenerate. He was the biggest one. Nigga was selling dope and everything, dog. So look,
Yo, I had partners that worked at Chuck E. Cheese, man, and they were telling me some of the wildest stories that happened during closing.
Yeah, man, Chuck E. Cheese wild.
I was like, damn, I need a job over there then, you know? But nah, man, you know, we're gonna try to keep Chuck E. Cheese kid friendly, man. You know, the innocence from there is gone now.
Absolutely, because they selling pictures for $9.99 on Friday. Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for joining me. And I want to have you back.
Hey man, you know, let me know, man. You know, I ain't nothing but a phone call away, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up anyway, man, because I'm gonna be lurking around for Christmas, man. So you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get up sometime this weekend or so.
And you know, the conclusion of this is on everything to the people that's watching. Look, always have an advantage. Always keep your head on a swivel, and try to eliminate fear from the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this again: if you go out on these streets looking like food, you're gonna get ate.
You're gonna get ate.
You know, women especially. I know y'all doing a lot of shopping at the mall, Christmas and all that. Keep your head on a swivel.
That means off the damn phone, walking through the parking lot.
Now, another thing too, when you in your car, and I seen the dude try to do a self-defense video on if somebody put the gun on you behind your car. Look in that car first before you get in there. You know what I'm saying? Always look in your back seat before you get in your car.
Yeah.
Now, my car, as soon as I walk up to it, my interior lights come on so I can see.
Right.
But if you don't have that luxury or that option in your car, open the back door first. Look in there, and especially if you got kids. Always look at your surroundings, man. Always look in the car. Look in the car first before you enter it.
Yeah.
I don't even understand if you lock your car in the beginning, nobody won't get in there.
Right.
Because I locked keys in the car, and I couldn't get them out. So at the end of the day, I don't see why anybody would be in your car unless you left the car door open.
Right.
So
keep your eyes off the phone. Keep your nose out the phone and be paying attention when you land somewhere.
Keep your eyes off the phone because people see you with your face in their phone and they get you right there.
Oh yeah. Next thing you know, you're facing the kidnap van. Just like that.
Gun behind your head, gun up to your temple, gun in your forehead. You know, you keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever you gotta text or whatever you gotta do, you can do that when you get in the car. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing this with the camera, looking up like that. And you know, when you out and doing this shit with your head, man, like look. you get got like that.
Yeah, stop cocking your foot up to the side when you take them pictures too, motherfucker.
Man.
I had to throw that one in, man. I had to throw that one in. I'm like, why everybody foot cock? What's up with the foot cock, man?
This is the best teacher. You know, what I'm telling you, man, can save your life, man. So, you know, I know we talked a lot about boxing, you know, I know we talked a lot about, you know, other things, but you know, next show we probably do, man. You know, we probably can, I guess, discuss how to use weapons.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I want to get into I was gonna show my little collection tonight, man, but I decided I'm gonna save that for the next one.
Don't even show them. We ain't showing.
I don't really want to show them, man. I don't want to introduce them to the world just yet.
Hey, that mystique about yourself, man. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
Only thing they saw from me is what they'll see on me anyway. Is a damn karambit.
Yeah.
So, but I got multiple. I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I know you're gonna find this funny, and I'm gonna leave with this. I got some damn brass knuckles.
Oh shit! Real shit.
And I'm a trained fighter.
Yeah.
And so if I hit you with them, hey, my intent ain't to hurt.
Nah, you gonna carry somebody's shit in with that.
Hey, look, you gonna be sitting up. You gonna be sitting in USA somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or Providence, Spring Hill, or whatever state. Take your pick, man. Hey. You know, whoever gonna serve you the best breakfast in the morning or whatever. You know, pick your favorite hospital.
Fucking with them brass knuckles, man, you might have to get flued out to a specialist.
Look,
retired military, absolutely rough day.
The jaw's here. If I hit you with some brass knuckles, your jaw gonna be sitting right on that shoulder right there.
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna give you the Beetlejuice jaw.
Damn.
Along with the people head.
Man, shout out to you, brother, man. Blessings to you and the fam, man. Merry Christmas to you as well. Like I said, I should be seeing you this weekend coming up, man. Can't wait to get down there. I kind of want to fish a little bit. I might try to put together a little fishing, little expedition.
Man, I ain't been fishing in a minute. I ain't been fishing yet, dog. I need to though.
Nah, man, shit. Yeah, well, I'll hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up because we definitely got that on the menu. Probably for Christmas Eve, honestly, because I don't plan on doing nothing. All my gifts wrapped and everything else. So we're ready to roll.
I ain't even started. I got them, but I ain't even started. I still got some more crap to get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christmas. Hate Christmas.
I'm done. I'm done. I am done. If I forgot you, bro, I'm gonna hit your cash out. And once again, before I go, for those who didn't hit my cash out,
you disloyal fool ass bitch made punk. Jay!
I'm gonna have to get on
Jay!
I love that, man. I don't even mean that about the people, man. I just love that shit.
I had cash up, man. Everybody was like, man, you need to get back on cash up, man. I was like, man, you know, I normally just carry cash, but I get back on. I was on it before, and I tried to, send some money, and I tied it in. I shouldn't have tied it into my bank account, man, because I got hit for $300, man.
Yeah, they'll do it, man. Somebody tried to hit me twice for like $1,600. Twice on Cash App in one day.
I knew 300 was going to elevate to a higher number. So I went on to cut it in, man. I said, no.
Well, no, I didn't have the money in there. So that was a good thing about it. I'm like, oh, y'all got the wrong guy. Y'all must have thought I was the Yama be there Michael McDonald. I'm a different guy. I'm the Yama go to work dude. I ain't had that kind of money in there, so they didn't get shit from me. Rough Day said, I don't celebrate Christmas. Well, brother, still have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? A blessed off time, a blessed winter solstice with your family. Like I said, I don't really celebrate Christmas. I celebrate my people, man. I celebrate my people. We ain't got no nativity scenes or nothing set up. We with our people. Right. So, man, shout out to you, man. Blessings to you, bro. I'll be hitting you up probably tomorrow. You off tomorrow too?
Yeah, man. It gave us 2-week kickback.
Oh man, damn man. Shout out for the 2-week kickback. Absolutely, man. But like I said,
It's one of the only good things you got working at the damn shipyard.
yeah. Hey, nah, that's real shit though. 2 weeks, man, for the holidays, man.
Man. So,
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'll definitely be seeing you down there, man. We'll go toss some lines in the water.
all right.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Ladies
All right,
and gentlemen, Trill Hands, Sean Turner in the building. We're definitely going to keep an eye on this brother, man. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to have him back, man. This might be our in-house self-defense trainer, not like the other guy.
For everybody that want to keep in touch with me, man, I'm not on Facebook all the time. I normally go on there to laugh. I use Facebook as toilet bowl humor. You know what I mean? I get my pro license around November of 2022. I got some other business I got to take care of. I got to shake some ring rust, and I got to go and get that world championship in Orlando in July. And then after that, hey man, I'm going up.
Nah, man, let's go get it, man. I want to be there with you, man. I want to get the exclusive footage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely gonna be following this brother, man. And you know, this is gonna be your spot to come. And like I said, if anytime you want to see him or get in touch with him, man, you can definitely get in touch with him through me. If you can't get in touch with him on Facebook. So man, once again, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, no problem, man. Y'all be safe in Atlanta, man. I'll be cool.
We will. We finna be getting the hell up out of here.
Hey, I understand.
All right, man. 100, man. Peace.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
All right, later. Man, good brother right there, man. Good show. Good show. I appreciate y'all for joining once again. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, man. And don't take offense to my little cash app thing, man. Like I said, I just thought that was humorous. Y'all be careful out here for Christmas, man. If you celebrate or if you don't, there's still a lot of foolishness going on out here. A lot of times criminals can't tell. Keep your head on the swivel, man. This your boy, Big Mike, and this has been another episode of the Big Mike Drop. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week. We're going to be talking about spiritual warfare. So, good show. Look forward to it. Peace.